if you're watching this on a replay, understand that I'll be interacting with the viewers, in some parts of this video. But listen, before I show you the the new mind-blowing info that connects to the Seattle 611 uh, date that I've been predicting, that has to do with this Florida condominium collapse, right? Now, like I said, I've already done 3 videos about this on my backup channel, okay? But right now, this is about the Seattle connection to this condominium collapse. But before I show you the new info, let me just remind you of these few details about this story, okay? Remember, it happened at 8777 Collins Avenue or whatever in Florida, okay? And it's got the 777 in the address, okay? The name Collins equals 84. So there's your 84 connection with, my other prediction, right? That has to do with Trump getting his head wound on Obama's birthday. Okay. Now, and also the cross street for this uh, uh, condo was Collins and 88th Street. And 88 is connected to Trump because the name Trump equals 88. And also the Back to the Future connection to Trump, because of that person named Biff Tannen, who was, that was about Trump in Back to the Future. Okay, it was based on Trump, that Biff Tannen character, and Back to the Future was all about the 88. Okay, then in the reunification number for the condo collapse, the families to get together to find out about their loved ones, the reunification number even had the 614, which is Trump's birthday, in the phone number. Okay. And of course, the zip code had the 33 because Florida zip code is 33154. And so the 33 obviously, is the code number, but the 154 in the zip code, 154 equals the word the Antichrist. Okay, now, and lately, if you've been watching CNN, they've been having a commercial for this documentary about Jackie Collins. Really, what a coincidence, right? A whole week or 2 weeks before, they've been showing, every day they were showing a commercial for this Jackie Collins story. And then you have this big story on Collins Street, right? This condominium. And lastly, from Trump's birthday, the day he was born, to the day this condo fell, okay, from the day Trump was born to the day the condo fell on June 24th this year, it's 900 months and 11 days. So there's your 9/11 connection to it too. And of course, the tower that fell, this was the South Tower. There was actually another tower to this thing called the North Tower, which was like, half a block away or whatever. Okay. So again, it's a connection to the twin. All right. And let me show you one. Like I said, I'm going to get to the 611 connection in a minute. But let me just show you this. Okay. First of all, so this is the tower. Hold on. Okay. So this is the tower that fell. This one right here. Okay. And I think this is the back, the front part. I don't know what part this is, but this is the building that's next to it. And this is brand new. Okay, so this just got made in 2020. So imagine what a coincidence that this one, that's why you don't have any footage of this, collapse, because this was brand new also. Okay. And, okay, hold on. So I forgot what else I was going to show here. Hold on, folks. I'm trying to show. I don't know why my TV's acting up right now. Hold on. I'm going to get to the good stuff soon. Just relax, okay? So look. So here's a document from 2018, they're saying, that was saying something was wrong with the building. And look at the dates, okay? So you have 10/8, which is the 1/8, and you know Elvis was born on 1/8, right? But with 10/8, it's the same numbers, 108, 10/8. And it happened in 2018, which is 3 years ago. And you know the 3 is always a number, a code. But 18, there's your 1/8 again. And look, even the job number is 18, 1/8. And look, even page 8, you have 8. But the 1/8 is in reference to Elvis. That's what I mean by, because Elvis was born on 1/8. And it has to do with towers, you know what I mean? And if you've seen my video about the 9/11 towers and how it's connected to Trump and Elvis, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. All right. Anyway, so this is where he mentions the apartment next door. The building next door being,
you know, how it sounds and the nuisance. But structurally, could it have made a difference? This construction project that took place right next door, a building named 87 Park. The building put in an underground garage.
See, this is that building that I showed you that's next to this tower.
Shakes the foundation. When people describe the shaking that comes with it, you can say it's common or not uncommon.
And that's the other tower. So this is the tower that fell. There's the other tower. It's sister tower. Twin tower, The one over here and this one, okay? So that's the Twin Tower connection. Anyway, so that, like I said, this was the building next to it that got built just recently. Okay? Oh, and like I said, I'm going to get to the good stuff, all right? Just relax. To the people just getting in, you have to watch from the beginning to understand this, okay? Hold on. Now look at this. Today, now watch this. Remember, the numbers for the Seattle event is 611, okay? Now, this is going to change probably, this number. Right now, it's 11 dead plus 150 unaccounted, and 1 plus 5 is 6. So there's your 611 right now. But this is probably going to change the number. But you know what's not going to change is the total. The total is going to be 161. 161 is the 611 numbers, okay? That's another connection, all right, besides the 611 connection you're seeing right now, but 161 total is the 611 connection. Now, so now let me get to the the reason why I'm doing this video, okay? So did most of you understand everything I just talked about? If you got in late, then you're going to have to watch from the beginning. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to get to the new stuff, and then I'm just going to end the video. I don't want to make this a long video. I want people to watch it. Okay. Now, what is the new stuff? Yeah, this is just beyond belief, what you're about to see. Okay, for the people who don't know, a while back, I was showing people how when you convert the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar, which we use now, the Gregorian calendar. When it was the Julian calendar, the date is different, okay? For a particular date. Like, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Watch. So look here, I'm going to show you, for example. So, for example, June 11th, let's say that, in our Gregorian calendar, June 11th, they'll show you the date it would be for the Julian calendar, which it used to be, is May 29th. So June 11th is May 29th. And I've shown this before, and you know what May 29th is? It's JFK's birthday, the guy who got assassinated. Okay, so it's It's all about death. So 6/11 is JFK's death date. You get it? In the Julian calendar. Now, check this out. So 6/24, the date this condo fell, is 6/11. Do you see it? The condo fell on 6/24. It's 6/11. And, thanks to one of my viewers who reminded me, because I forgot all about this, what I showed before. Is this crazy or what? Are you guys seeing this? So the condo fell on 6/11, basically. Do you see what I'm saying? And remember, this is on the water, just like I told you about the Beirut bombing that happened on 8/4. Okay? Obama's birthday was the Beirut bombing, and I'm born in Beirut, Lebanon. Okay? And it happened on St. George's Bay, which is called the Bay of Beirut. And St. George, it's like I said, it also is called the St. George's Bay, the Beirut explosion that happened on 2020 8/4, Obama's birthday. Okay, and George is connected to the Washington. Do you get it? Okay, and like I said, it connects to towers. The 9/11. I showed that Trump's birthday was 900 months and 11 days from this 6/24 day. Again, it connects to the 9/11, to the 6/11, to Trump, to Elvis a little bit. There's not a lot of connection to Elvis in this, but it's not the point. It's connected to Seattle, which connects to Elvis, Okay, now watch. I have one more thing to show you. If this doesn't seal the deal, what I'm about to show you, then nothing will. Anyway, watch this, folks. This is just mind-boggling. Oh, I forgot to show this. And if you know my videos about, because I showed them, I might as well show this part too, since I've shown this in the past, and some of you might not get a chance to see it. Remember, I told you that if you convert August 4th, from the Gregorian calendar, which we use, to the, oh my goodness, what is going on? To the Julian calendar, you get July 22nd. And I told you how important July 22nd is. Not only is it Trebek's birthday, and because I told you Seattle is in jeopardy, and remember, it's connected to the GOAT tournament, and the GOAT winner was the guy who was from Seattle, because the GOAT lives in Seattle, who is Elvis. I told you the greatest of all time is Elvis. Okay, in their reality, not in ours. Jesus is the greatest of all time. Anyway, Jeopardy's born on, Trebek, who died, the Jeopardy, I told you Seattle is in jeopardy, get it? And he was born on 7/22. And why is that important? Because, okay, I'll tell you why. Because, I'm going to show it to you. What number day of the year is July 22nd? What number day of the year is July 22nd? Man. What is the 203rd day of the year? Man, my calculator, my stupid phone doesn't want to work. Here, let me just do it again. Hold on. This is super important. Wow, this is so weird. It never does this. That is really strange. Here. It's not working properly, but I can show it this way. Where is it? Okay, here it is. July 22nd, the 203rd day of the year, the backwards of July 22nd is 162 days because there's 162 days remaining in the year. Okay, so the 162 is what's important. Okay, so it's 203rd day of the year, but there's 162 days remaining. And what is the 162nd day of the year?
June 11th.
See?
According to Wikipedia,
Do you
June
see?
11th is the 162nd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar. 203 days remain
So
until the end of
Trebek's
the year.
birthday, Trebek's birthday, 7/22, is the backwards of June 11th. Do you understand? July 22nd is the 203rd day of the year, and June 11th is the backwards of that. Okay, and do you understand? It all connected to originally to the August 4th. August 4th in the Gregorian calendar, converted to the Julian calendar, was 7/22, and 7/22 is the backwards of 6/11. Okay, and 6/11 in the Julian calendar is 5/21, which is JFK's birthday. So it connects to a head wound. And I told you Trump's going to get his head wound on August 4th, Obama's birthday. Okay, so it just made a full circle. You get it? From Obama's birthday all the way to JFK. And JFK is the head wound. Do you understand? Anyway, so here's the final, final information about this. So remember, 6/24, the day this condo fell, is 6/11 in the Julian calendar, okay? And who was the construction company that built this condominium? Look at the look at the name of the construction company. Look at this. Nattel. It looks like the word Seattle. Look at that. Attel. It's just missing the SE at the beginning. Look at that, will you? Attel. It's almost got the same letters as Seattle. If you think, like I said, if you want to believe in coincidences like this, you're just nuts, man. This is telling you 100% what this is all about. And remember, I was showing you all the 8-1s. See, I told you, look, it was even built in 81. You see? 8-1 is 1-8 is Elvis. 1-8, his birthday. And the 19 is a super important number. Because S starts with 19, like Superman, and Seattle starts with S, Snake starts with S. You understand? And there's even a show about firemen that started in like just 2 years ago during Trump's presidency. It's called Station 19, and it's based in Seattle. Station 19. All right, folks. That's it. I've had enough. Like I said, if you can't see this predictive programming, I don't know what to tell you. And that's not the beginning. Remember, you had the whale story, the man who was swallowed by a whale and was spit out. But it was just real quick. It's a BS story. It's not real, the whale story. But but it's what it is it's a biblical, they're mocking the Bible of the story of Jonah being in the belly of the whale for 3 days and then surviving, coming out. And that's the sign of Jonah, which is what Jesus said, the only sign you're ever going to see is the sign of Jonah. But that you'll know about or whatever. But And uh, that happened on June 11th. Okay, and it's all about water, right? Jonah and Elvis equals water in gematria. I told you, because you're going to see Elvis come out of the sea in Seattle. All right, somehow Elvis appears after the Seattle event. Okay, don't ask me how it's going to manifest. I just know it's got something to do with Elvis, and it's got something to do with the Seattle Space Needle, that whole area in Seattle. And after it happens, Elvis is going to be the mark of the beast, okay? And when the world takes his mark, remember, I told you Trump looks like Elvis. And, Trump had, especially when they were younger. So when you take the mark of Elvis, you're really taking the mark of Trump, okay? So, because nobody's going to take the mark of Trump, only a few people will do that, the people who voted for him, but the whole world won't take Trump's mark, but the whole world will take Elvis's mark, okay? Because Elvis is beloved by the whole world. They have statues of Elvis in every city of every state of every country. You understand? In China, Japan, Italy, and Italy equals Elvis in gematria, just like water equals Elvis, and just like the word reset equals Elvis. I mean, when I say equals, I mean forwards, backwards, every number is the same. Okay? Anyway, everything's about Seattle, all right? With all the firsts, like the first case of this 19 sickness was in Seattle. The first death was in Washington, in the Kirkland area of Washington State, where Seattle's located, and Seattle's in King County. Elvis was known as the King. Elvis was the first person that had anything to do with the Seattle Space Needle. He made a movie as soon as it opened. Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington State is the 42nd state. Elvis took an injection on live television. He was the first famous person to take the polio injection on TV. He was the first famous person to do that. And he did it on Bill Gates' first birthday, October 28, 1956. And Bill Gates is born in Seattle, okay, where the needle is. Everything points to the needle and to Washington State, Seattle, okay? Like I said, Elvis was known as the King. It's in King County, Seattle. Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington's the 42nd state. I know I said that already, but I'm just trying to make you understand. All right? It's all, and every 611 number is connected to Elvis. I told you, if you've seen my gematria numbers and dates that connect Elvis to it. Anyway, there's so much more, but I can't remember everything. All right, folks. 2 more minutes, I'm done. Did I forget anything? I don't think I did, but for the people who got in late, make sure you watch it from the beginning, okay? This is so important that you see the whole video. It's super important. I told you, every year there's something that happens to for the predictive programming about this. And remember the FEMA alert. Make sure you go and watch my video about the FEMA alert, which was like a couple of videos ago. And that connects to the 611, all right? And I even forgot to mention one thing about that, but inside that video, but you'll see it, how it connects. So everything is pointing to the 611 date coming up again. And I know it's early. It doesn't matter. The point is, I have to let you know now. That way you take it seriously. This is no joke, man. I've told you guys that, not that I'm comparing myself to Noah, but I have to remind you that even in Noah's time, I'm sure he was telling people when he was building that ark for 100 years, he's probably telling them, hey, man, there's going to be a flood coming, and But you're not even going to have to wait 100 years. This is me telling you that it's going to happen very soon. Very soon. All right? I told you I'm not going to be talking about this again after 2023. This is going to be it. The 2022 should be the year, but like I said, the one more year after that and I'm done. All right, I'm not going to keep doing this because it's ridiculous. You know, how many years am I going to wait? But I know it's coming, you know. So it's up to you. If you want to listen, you can listen. If you don't, then don't. Anyway. Because I told you that that I'm telling you, this was my destiny. That's all I can tell you. If you watch my videos, you understand what I'm saying. And look, there's still there's a few more things that I haven't told you that connects me to all this. Okay, I've told you a lot already if you've seen my video, a couple of videos I made about myself. But there's still a few more that I haven't told, but there's one that I can't tell at all because it's too personal. But there's one more that's just going to shock you. All right, it's going to be the final. It's going to be the final. You know, I don't want to. I hate using the word nail in the coffin, but one more will explain to you. And that one I'm going to tell, even though I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Anyway, make sure you subscribe to all 4 of my channels, which have the same name and number. And the way to do that is go through YouTube search, not the Google search. Just type my name and number into the YouTube search and you will see my 4 channels. And on one of those backup channels, I did 3 videos about this condo collapse. Oh, well, like I said, there's one thing I can't tell you guys that's personal about me, but it connects to Elvis. But this one thing this one other thing I am going to tell you, even though I shouldn't tell you because it's so personal, but because to me it's personal, and that has to do with my birthday, and I don't want to tell that, but I'm going to. You know, I've already told you my name, which I didn't want to do, but I did because it connects to all of this also, you know, because I told you my name. You can have to watch the video, but anyway, all right, folks. So make sure you watch from the beginning. I'm gonna end the video now. I'll see you guys, you know, in a day or so. Or make sure like I said, make sure you're subscribed to my backup channels, because I might do a live stream over there, you know what I mean, tomorrow or something. But anyway, make sure you watch from the beginning this video. Okay, folks, God bless all of you. Take care. Oh, wait a minute. Before I go, I just want to make sure I showed everything that I had. I think I did. Yeah, sorry. Okay, folks, take care. All right, God bless all of you. Take care.